Àyìndé o mo fẹ́ bọ̀ọ̀lù ẹ, kò bá fún mi nílùú o, àyíbàtà yìí. Àyìndé o mo fẹ́ bọ̀ọ̀lù ẹ. Kò bá fún mi nílùú o, àyíbàtà yìí. Àyìndé o mo fẹ́ bọ̀ọ̀lù ẹ. wọ́n ń dọ́gbọ́n láti gbé bàbá ga o. Ìgbà tí ó kọ́ gíga sílẹ̀ báwo ni ó ṣe ga? Ṣé gbọ́ rẹ́kọ̀dù yẹn rí? Àbọ̀ ògbọ́? Ìwọ tó bá ti gbọ́ rí ọwọ́ ẹ lókè. Wọ́n yọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní sínú fọ́tò ẹlẹ́ńpolówó. Ṣẹlẹ̀ tọ́pọ̀ lọ́rùn wọn ṣe kó dàbí tiwa o. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ́hùn dábà sí ìwò ṣe farawé. Àlàyé kọ́lá o. Erin ló fi gbó àìdí ẹ̀dẹ́wálé. Kò ṣàṣefẹ́fọ́ ló lọ́nà. Ọ̀bọ̀kújà ẹ̀ ní ìsàlẹ̀ omi. Ẹja wẹ́wẹ́ ń ṣòro nínú inú omi. Àdọ̀kìdì bàmí ṣòro lálẹ́ odò. Ẹja wẹ́wẹ́ ń ṣòro nínú ibú omi. Àdọ̀kìdì bàmí ṣòro lálẹ́ odò. Ọmọ ní fowó ṣe ìdí àdéhùn o. Igi jẹ́gẹ̀dẹ̀ ẹ̀mí ọ̀gá gbà ọ́. Ọ̀bọ̀kún jáyé odò láàrin ẹja. Kìnìún jáyé ìjù láàrin ẹranko. Àyìndé jáyé odò láàrin akọrin. Mo ti fẹ̀fẹ̀ sọ́kọ́ ọmọ ọkọ mi lọ́wọ́ o. Àníbò owó ṣe ọ̀gá gbà ọ́. Ẹni ọlọ́dà ara mi ò ṣe farawé. Ó tó kí ló tún tàṣe. Ó ta kókó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Okay now. Gbogbo question tí n bá ti ń bèrè, owó wà lórí ẹ̀, a máa jẹ dọ́là. Ó ta kókó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, àgùntẹ̀tẹ̀. Ó tún ta kókó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Èmi lá ó mú ọ̀la lá ó mú èèwọ̀. Àlàáfíà nílé iṣẹ́ orí iwájú rẹ̀ ọbọlúwa mi o. $100 ẹni bá gba orí tó tẹ̀lé. Ẹja wẹ́wẹ́ ń ṣòro nínú ibú omi. Àròkìdì bàmí ṣòro lálẹ́ odò. Ọmọ ní fowó ṣe àyíǹde àdéhùn o.
Grammar School, old student 1993 sets. When I say 93 sets, that means We that graduated from Abamakoli Grammar School in 1990. Give glory to God Almighty for the journey thus far. And we are starting now. We want to give reference to whom it is due to. If you check the programs in our hands, we have the opening prayer. Opening prayer. So we are going to do the opening prayer now. We have a shehu in the house. We have a shehu in the house. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. That is Alhaji Shehu Ibrahim Binti Laye. A round of applause for him, please. A round of applause for him. He's going to give us start the program. Thank you, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salatu fún iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ká dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ká dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ká di ọpẹ́ wa ládé. Ìdí ọpẹ́ wa náà ni pé adájọ́ ọjọ́ pé àwọn fẹ́ni kan ṣàwátì inú wa. Ìyẹn náà tọ́pẹ́ fọ́lọ́run ọba tó dá gbogbo wa. Àdúrà náà ní ká ṣe Ọlọ́run ọba lọ́jọ́ èyí á gbé àdúrà gbogbo wa. Gbogbo ìlóńgbò àrùn ti dáadáa Ọlọ́run ọba lọ sílé àṣẹ. Ọlọ́run aṣọ àánú wa 2024 là ń wò lókè báyìí. Ọlọ́run ẹgbẹ́ ìdájọ́ ṣàpẹ́ ní happy new year lágbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́run nífẹ̀ẹ́ nìkan ṣàwátì inú gbogbo wa. Ilé ìta fi lé sí ti dáadáa lágbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Àbálẹ́ náà láyọ̀ tàlàáfíà. Àwọn tó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà lágbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́run mú wọn débi láyọ̀. Àwọn náà ta ti wà ń bí nǹkan kò ní ṣe wá. Àpẹ́ fún ọlọ́wọ́ dáadáa sí àjògbò ọjọ́ wa gbalẹ̀ lágbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Àní ṣerú ara wa o. Owó ní àwọn fi ń ṣẹgbẹ́ Ọlọ́run adarí owó sọ́dọ̀ ìwọ̀n kankan wa. Ọlọ́run adarí ọlá sọ́dọ̀ ìwọ̀n kan wa. Ọlọ́run adarí àlàáfíà sọ́dọ̀ ìwọ̀n kan wa. Ọlá títóbi Ọlọ́run. Ọlá ìjọkan Ọlọ́run. Ọlá wíwẹ̀ ìjẹ́bẹ́ Ọlọ́run. Mo ní sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀. Ìfẹ́ ó ṣe pàtàkì láàrin ẹgbẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fìfẹ́ bára wa lò. Ìdáhùn ní orí korí máa ń mì o. Kò sẹ́jà tó mọ̀ ṣe tán. Ṣùgbọ́n jẹ́ ká fìfẹ́ bára wa lò. Ọlọ́run á gbàdúrà gbogbo wa. Èròǹgbà ọlá máa ń lọ sílé àṣẹ. Ọlá bísímíláì náà ti rán. Bísímíláì rahman rahim. Iná àti iná kàríkà ọ̀sára. Wàsáàbì rọ̀bíkà wálíà. Iná ṣá ìyàtọ̀ wọlé áfítà. Ọlá bísímíláì sájà. Bísímíláì rahman rahim. Ìsájà násùlùláì wàrí fọ́tì. Wàrà ìta násà yàdù iná fi ìdíniláì àfúwájà. Wàsáàbì àmì rọ̀bíkà wàsáàbì owó kànú tàwáàbà. Àmín. Salam.
Yeah. A round of applause once again for our Shehu. Thank you. That was a very powerful program. You know, we cannot but give reference to God, and that is what we have done. And I'm sure He is with us. I'm sure He's with us. He's going with us. So, next on the agenda, we have some special guests in our midst that we cannot but recognize their presence. You know, their time is of essence. Their time is very important to them. But one of the reasons why we chose them as ours is because anytime we call on them, there's no matter what they are doing, they leave it for us. A round of applause for that, please. A round of applause for that. So on that note, I will say thank you, sirs, for being there for us. So, as you can see, we have our high table yet to be occupied. I'm going to be calling them one after the other, although not all of them is around now. But as they come, we shall introduce them to the high table. But in our midst today, we have our amiable geography teacher. We have our amiable geography teacher. I happen to be one of his students then because I was in science class. And I know the stuff my Oga is made of when it comes to geography. Some of us that were in science class then could testify to it. In fact, let me tell you small story. When we were doing our WAEC, in geography exam, they gave us one thread to measure some distance, and I did not use it to. I don't know how to use it, sir. So I did not use it, but lo and behold, I got C6 in geography. I did not fail it. So to God be the glory. So on that note, I will invite our amiable geography teacher, Mr. Abiodun John, to the high table. A round of applause, please. A round of applause till he gets to the high table. Another person in our midst that is so valuable to us. In fact, he started this journey with us, giving us words of advice, admonitions and stuff. Anytime we have problem, we run to him, and he's everly listening to us. He never let us down. And kudos to him. And that is our very, very friendly agriculture teacher, our agricultural science teacher, and that is in person of Mr. Oguntimeyin Adegbite Ayokunle. In fact, today is the first day I'm knowing his full name. A round of applause for Mr. Oguntimeyin, please. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Àwọn lè ṣe kí ni? Wọ́n nu ẹgbàá. Thank you, sir. Mr. John is not here alone. Mr. John is not here alone. He's here alongside his childhood friend, because I've known them ever since we were in that secondary school, yes, not 30 years ago. We have been in science class since SS1, and we have known Mr. John since then. So, and Mr. John and this man I'm going to mention now, they have been very good friends, bosom friends. They attend Oasis Memorial Methodist Church. Then, am I right, sir? Yes. So, and I always see the two of them there. So, that is the person of Bookkeep. That's Bukola, if I'm right. You are welcome. You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So, the next person I'm going to introduce to the high table now is my Oga at the top. Is who? Is my... Who can tell me what this sign is? Who can tell me what this sign is? Oga at the top. Have you all forgotten? So I'm going to introduce him now, my president of this association. And that is Mr. Nojim Adekunle. A round of applause for him. A round of applause for him. Everly rugged president. So please take your seats on the high table. So, yes, what we are going to do next now is introduction of our members. Hello? Are we together? Are we together? What we are going to do now is introduction of our members here. You know, one of the things we are here together is to mingle together and tap from, you know, one another. What you are doing, what business you are doing could be of benefit to me. We can talk about the business, you know, and relate. You understand? So, when you introduce yourself, please tell us what you are doing. You understand? Am I clear? Our people are not with me. Oh. Are we not happy to be here? Okay, so on that note, I will start from my sister here. So kindly introduce yourself.
Good day, everyone. My name is Kyle Abdul Riskat. I'm a registered nurse. I work with Sister Specialist Hospital.
Applause for her. Should we? I will close this program. Oh, I will close this program. Everybody will go home. If that's what we want, because we are not flowing now. What's happening? We have put in so much. Please. So, my sister.
Good day, everybody. My name is Salaman Oladepo. I am CEO at Shabi Sports. Amala Sports.
Ó pọ̀ yẹ́yẹ́. Ó pọ̀ yẹ́yẹ́. Unfortunately, I've not been to our canteen to go and taste that gbegiri and ewedu. But one day, I know I will go there. So, because of this microphone, it cannot be long enough to go round. Please, let us introduce ourselves where we are seated, and please let us be audible for people to hear us. I will start from my sister here. Thank you very much.
Victoria Oyoge. I'm doing. My name is Victoria Oyoge.
POS operators, àwọn náà ń gbówó wa dání. So àwọn tó fẹ́ gbówó wa mi bàjẹ́ gbé machine yẹn dání. Kí ló dé tẹ̀ gbé dání? So, okay, my sister here.
Good day, everybody. My name is Bose Ajayi. I'm selling any type of t-shirts, whether man polo or children clothes.
Thank you very much. Our merchandise.
Good day, everyone. I'm Akoni Oluwaseun Mrs., aka grandmother. I'm into provisions and.
She is into what? Provisions. Yeah, thank you very much. Maybe you'll be coming out. Our sister here, please. I greet you. I greet you. Yes, our sister. I greet you. Please come and introduce yourself. Because of this mic, you cannot go around like this.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fola Shade of Anniversary. I'm a trader. Yeah.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for her. The way she said "Good day, ladies and gentlemen" reminds me of when we used to go and do literary and debating. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, my co-debaters. I'm here to.
Good day, everybody. My name is Fola Shade Lawa. I deal with teaching equipment.
A round of applause, please. So our brother there, brother,
Yes. Thank you. My name is Comrade Ibrahim Shehu Ola Shehu. I work with National Union Road Transport.
a round of applause. I want MC Oluomo nìyẹn o. A round of applause for him. Èèyàn tẹ MC Oluomo nìyẹn o. So, I think let's please, for we guys, let us raise our voice. We don't need to come out because of time. It doesn't matter. Just show their face. Just show their face. Thank you very much. So, my brother. Talabi Olalekan, a naval officer. A round of applause. You can see that we have people of timber and caliber in our midst. No shaking. No shaking. So, my brother there. Site engineer Ademola Adewale, site engineer. A round of applause, please. So, my brother, that's actually our general secretary of this noble association. So, your name, please. A round of applause. Thank you. My brother there. My brother licking sweet. Oluwole Olaleye is a car dealer. Any type of car you want to buy, please, we have them. Just contact him. So, Baba with the cap there. I greet you, bros. I greet you. Yeah, you. I greet you. Waid Olayemi Badmos. Head admin, NIN. So if you have issues with your NIN, please contact him. He's the head admin. We all head. So, my brother there. Yes. Opo, a round of applause. That's the lawyer in our midst, a legal advice. That's why I said no shaking. No shaking. So, my brother there. Thank you very much. He's actually our welfare social director. My brother there, powerful brother, selling eyeglasses. Thank you very much. In those days, with you, what was his nickname? Pursue Madam. Pursue Madam. You're well welcome. You're well. So let's move to the next on the agenda, which is oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Adebola Lukman Benson. I work with Nigeria Agricultural Quarantine Services. That's where I work. So thank you very much. So the next on the agenda now, we are going to sing the national anthem. And to do that, we are all going to be on our feet. And we are not going to do that alone. We have a very sound, trumpeter in our midst that is going to play the national anthem and the school anthem. So we are going to start with the national anthem. Please, all rise. All rise. He's a renowned trumpeter. So, national anthem, please give us the notes. Nigeria call obey to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our prosper shall never be in vain. To serve without a mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. A round of applause for him. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the rendition. Next, now we are going to sing our school anthem. Please don't sit down yet. Please don't sit down yet. I'm sure we still remember our school anthem at least. Abby? Give us the notes, sir. Oh, going to our classes with grin on our faces to speak great attention to what we are told, or else we will never be happy and clever. For learning is better than silver and gold. 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 Thank you very much. You can all sit down. Thank you very much, sir, for the rendition. We appreciate you. So, the next on the agenda now is short opening speech. Short opening speech. So, we have we have at least 3 people here to give us the opening speech. Starting from the chairman, planning committee, which happens to be my humble self, Adebola Benson. First and foremost, I want to give God the glory, for the trust that you people bestowed on us. And I thank God that the trust is not betrayed. At least we can all see what is on ground today. All the glory and adoration are returned unto God. I want to thank my team members. Although I've not been in Lagos, all the planning we have been doing, I've not been in Lagos. We have not seen ourselves. It's mainly on WhatsApp. We direct, we do, and they give reports on each task that is being given to each one of them. They get back to me with their reports. This is what I have done. This is what I have done. And I want to thank my team members. I say kudos to us. Thank you very much. And to all our people, here seated, and those that could not make it to this place due to one reason or the other, especially those that are not in Lagos and those that are in diaspora. I'm sure they are all watching us live now. I want to thank them all for the support. I appreciate them a lot. Ẹ ṣé gan-an ni o wípé ẹ gbárùkù tì wá. Ṣé ti di gbogbo ibi tá ti mú owó tá fi ṣe nǹkan tá ṣe yìí náà. àpò wa ò ní gbẹ. Èèyàn kan kọrin wọ́n ní ṣàṣàmùrà, àpò ṣàṣàmùrà ò kì í gbẹ, àpò wa ò ní gbẹ. Ṣé tí níbi tá ti mówó yẹn àlékún lọ́lọ́run máa ṣe fún wa. And then my prayer is by this time next year a máa ti jù báyìí lọ lórúkọ Jésù. Thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. A round of applause for me now. Short speech by my president, the president of this noble association. A round of applause for him, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. All duly protocol observed. Most especially my lecturer, my teachers. Because if not you, there won't be us today. Mr. Oguntimehin and Mr. John, I could remember vividly. You people stood by us, and you, in fact, you reshaped our life. That's the reason why we are here today. I thank you very much. I don't want to talk too much because I've already been giving clue about my speech in the platform, talking about so far so good. Thank God the journey is achievable now, because it was very tough when we wanted to start. Mr. Oguntimehin can bear me witness. If Mr. Degun is here too, also, because they have been like our pioneer that are giving us advice that immediately you people graduate from this school, you graduate from this school, try and form a formidable union that you people can at least be seeing each other to talk about the future of your set. Some of you might rise more than each other. We try on many occasions to make it a standable association. But to cut the story short, because most of us, we are from different backgrounds. I could remember vividly 3 or 4 primary school met in Abamakoli in 1988. 3 or 4 primary school named Ayetoro Primary School, Apostolic Primary School, Salem Primary School, and Kadara Primary School. We are from different schools, but when we met then, we were like, I don't know this one. I will not play with him. This is somebody I came from the same school with. But as time goes on, we get to know each other and we become friends. So far, so good. That is what brought about today. All effort has been made to make it a concrete one, but to God be the glory. I was just being inspired by some things I saw because I'm a security personnel. I've even once worked under Mr. Oguntimehin as a security operative when he was in Surulere, one school in Surulere I don't want to mention. When he saw me there with my gun, and he said, Adekunle, kí ló wá ṣe mí báyìí? He hugged me, and they are like, why is our VP then? He even senior the principal as at that time. And they don't say, why is he talking to security and hugging him? He will come and meet me at the gate. Everybody was like, kí ló ṣe ọ̀gá yìí tó ń rẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pẹ̀lú tó lọ ń bá security man yìí tó ń bá rojọ́. But they never knew that is Mr. Benson. Yeah. So by virtue of that, what I'm saying is, at a point in time, Baptist Academy, they were doing their 56 years anniversary at Glitz Event Center in Oniru, VI. In presence, in attendance there, we have Honorable Minister for Interior, Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Aregbesola. He was there. We have other prominent personalities. So I was there with my raffle and we are like securing them there. So having been there, I saw the way Old Student Association, I saw the value of Old Student Association in that place. Because that is where I can see that the rich and the poor bridged the gap of who is this person. The gap between rich and poor was bridged. And they are just mingling with each other like they are born by the same father. In my present right there, a man that came from Poland hugged and started kissing a man that is a organizer. He now mentioned that this man that we are seeing happened to be his best friend when they are in secondary school. Ajorin Aomori Olowo. He has been in Poland for more than 40-something years. And he handed over a key, pony sports car that worth over 7 million naira. He handed over a key to the man that this will be reward of our friendship when we are in school. In fact, I started crying because I can see that in our midst too, we have some people in America. We have in Belgium. We have in United Kingdom. We have in Canada among our mates. In person of, so I don't want to mention. Rogba happens to be one of my good friends. So all of them, they are there, and we can also beckon to them. I started thinking, how do we go about this? How can I go about this? I go to the Facebook. I put that thing there that, friends, see what I saw. Then they were like, let's start. We can do it. Let's start. Let's do it. I created the WhatsApp group. I started inviting friends. I've invited so many of them. Even those in diaspora. People were like, I love about get it. I said, don't worry. I have their numbers with me. Even some of us here may not know. If I started calling names, some of them are appearing on Facebook then in 1998. Among us was Terry Meyaki, but some of you know him to be another name. But on Facebook then, I have them. Bushurat Lawal Omotolani was also there. So I started calling everybody. Before we know it, people come together. We preach the fraction or whatever might be between us. We preach the religious sentiment. We preach whoever, maybe age barrier. We now. I in the same class. We started coming together. We started rubbing minds. And behold, that's what comes about. Oh, Student 93 said today that we are doing our 30 years anniversary. So, God, and I pray that God, in His infinite mercy, we grant some of our mates that we started this journey together and they have gone. It's not by our power that we are on earth now. We have Sulaiman Akonbi, aka Sanda, Ganiat Aderinwale. We struggle for her. We try our best. We raised money, but God loves him more than us. So we have another person, maybe Wasiu Santana. We have who again? Among others. Let me just put it like that. So I want us to have a 1 minute silence for them. Okay. May their soul rest in perfect peace. You can get seated. So, to wrap all what I've been saying so far. So, to wrap up what I'm saying so far. During the time we constitute the reunion, we have a constitution. And the constitution said that a committee or the ESCO can only serve for 2 years. They can only serve for 2 years. But you know, this is I wouldn't say crawling, this is a growing association. That is just about, let's say this is our third year. We're supposed to have our election. But due to the situation on ground, we could not do that. So that's why we say, okay, we are still on track. Because according to the constitution, we can still be re-elected, but we're supposed to have it. But God is in control of our situation right now. So to crown all, I want to thank all our members for their efforts, because everybody has been working effortlessly to the progress of this association. I want to thank all the advisors, those in diaspora. the planning committee, headed by my able honorable. What shall be your case? I saw you going by my father's language. If you water me, I fire you. Timo will remain. So Benson, Bola Omobolanle Benson, Bola Benson, because he has extremely tried. In fact, he really tried for the planning committee. He was up and doing. He left his job and doing wonderfully well. That's what brings about what we are doing today. So we thank him very much for the effort he has put to the association. And I've thanked everybody. Ilé ta filẹ̀ ọ̀nà wa Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ ó bàjẹ́. Ẹgbẹ́ yìí Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kó dàrú. Ọlọ́run á máa gbọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa sókè. Nǹkan tí mo rí ní Baptist Academy 56 years anniversary that brought about this, ìrírí yẹn máa wá sí ìmúṣẹ lágbára Ọlọ́run nínú ẹgbẹ́ yìí, because single-handedly a man, Mr. Fernandez from America, was the one that spearheaded the event center. The food they ate there. Why Minister for Interior Ogbeni Aregbesola Maruf was the one that rent the event center for them. Now tell me what the members need to do. Just for you to come, marry, because the food is there, the event center is there, DJ, everything is there. I know by God's grace we will get there. In Allah's name. Thank you.
A round of applause for my president. That was a very powerful speech. He has said it all. He has said it all. Hausa will say, Ba Morgana. That is, kò sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ nìyẹn. Kò sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. So, we are going to move to the next on the agenda. But before we do that, in the course of my president delivering his speech, we have some very important people entered into our midst. And they saw that we are, how do I put it now? They can't leave us alone. They cannot leave us. They are part of this story. And that is why they are here in our midst too. We call on them and they answered us. So thank you, Ma. Thank you, sir. So I'm going to introduce them to the table. Actually, the principal is supposed to be in our midst. But unfortunately, for one reason or the other, the principal could not make it down herself. But she's been duly represented. Hello? The principal of the school is being duly represented by the vice principal. A round of applause for him. In person of Mr. Orebanjo Afolami Adetoye. A round of applause for him. Please, can you proceed to the high table, sir? That's the vice principal of our amiable Abad Macaulay Grammar School, Junior High School now. So thank you very much. Mr. Adetoye is here with his wife. I will just recognize the beautiful wife he brought along. You're welcome, ma. You're welcome to our midst. And we also have a teacher of the school, although I don't know the subjects you are teaching, ma. Home economics, one of my favorite subjects. Because I love food now. You remember I was the food prefect. So, we want to welcome to our midst Mrs. Amos Titilayo, home economics teacher. You are welcome, ma. You're welcome, ma. God bless you, ma, for coming. So let's quickly now go to the next on the agenda. Yes. Now we want to have words of admonition from special guests. Words of admonition, very short words of admonition. So I would like to invite first to this microphone. I'll invite Mr. Oguntimehin Adegbite Ayokunle to give us his words of admonition as he usually does. Thank you very much, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Initially, in those days, good afternoon, students. You know the way I usually do, but not this time around. This time around, you are all grown up. We are big boys and big men. We have our children. Hello? Please, let there be decorum. Please, 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 please. Please give me 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. Okay? This is 2023. 2021, we were together when we started this wonderful gathering. Myself and Mr. Adebo. To God be the glory. 2022, we were together. This is 2023 again. Just like yesterday. We have been coming together, or we have to go home with something. Today, let us share one or two things. Chairman Planning Committee, Benson, please sit down. Please sit down. Please let's sit down. We give all thanks and glory to Almighty God and give us today and making the day a wonderful one for us. When I was called at the beginning, I said, when I'm coming this time, you must go home with something. You giving me something, I will give you something in return. I've been giving all the while, but this time it's going to be different. Please, 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 let's sit down. I want you to listen very well. I don't have big phone. The boys have collected the food, so no problems. But those of you that have big phones, I want you to get me the meaning of emotion. Google it on your phone and tell me, let me have the meaning of emotion. Emotion, I want to talk on emotion. Please, let somebody do that for me. I'm waiting for you. How is that? Emotion, please. Get me emotion. That is what we are going to talk about. I'm here to talk, what I'm going to talk about is going to center on emotion. So nobody, ọ̀gbẹ́ni bá mi wá emotion lórí fóònù rẹ̀. Yes, emotion, feelings, reaction. Emotion, feelings, and reaction. Let me just call it. Emotion is always true. It is either positive or negative. When you have the emotion, that is when you will take the decision. Take for instance, biology, we call something stimulus, response to stimulus. Am I talking to somebody? Stimulus. You have response to stimulus. Response to situation. When you are in the kitchen, or when you are going on the street, or in your house, all of a sudden, just step on a sharp object, nail, razor, or anything. What happens? What happens? Instantaneously, you jump up and look at this. When you are in the kitchen, you are cutting, or when you are cutting your nails, you use your blade. Along the line, when you are cutting the nails, erroneously, mistakenly, cut your finger. What do you do next? Throw away the what? The blade or the knife. Yes or no? You do it, go see what she did. After throwing it away, like you don't need it again, you will not go back there. What next do? You attend to where the cord is. You attend to where the cord is. When you attend to the cord, maybe the bleeding is so much, not much or anything, you do all necessary to stop the bleeding. Because if you don't stop the bleeding, another thing can happen. That is emotion. Reaction. How do you react? Whatever situation you find yourself, how do you react? What is your reaction? Something I still enjoy in you, and I still enjoy in you, and I still love in you is that. Look at the trees. No matter what happens to the tree, the root will not leave the tree unless you cut off the trunk. Yes or no? Am I talking to some people? You people are not listening to me. You know trees, igi, kò sí bó ṣe lè rí gbòǹgbò ẹ̀ ò ní fi sílẹ̀ kó lóun lọ síbi kankan. You people are not enjoying what I'm saying. You are not listening. Seems you don't want to, you are not gaining. Since you are not gaining, I can stop. Please, let's go ahead. The tree, no matter what happens, the root will stay by it. The root will be the last part of the tree to leave. Even the leaves, àwọn igi míì wà, wọ́n á wọ́ gbogbo ewé orí ẹ̀ á dànù pátápátá. Yes or no? Gbogbo ewé orí ẹ̀ máa dànù pátápátá. The trunk will be left. The root will not leave the place. It will stay by the root. I enjoyed you people. I appreciate you by still staying with your roots because you did not leave your alma mater. That is where you spring from. Come together, learn one or two things. Now you are using those things in reactions and actions around you, micro and macro. Your micro environment, your family, and your offices, and the environment, which is the macro. If for any reason you don't react, your reactions should be like a movement. You are bound to face tribulations. You are bound to see many obstacles. How will you react? What is your emotion? Do you bow down? Do you succumb? Do you ignore the problems you have? No. Nothing good comes easy. Yes, sir. Nothing good comes easy. Yes, sir. For you to achieve, many of you might have, and if you don't have, set a goal now. And when you set the goal, you aim and shoot so that you can achieve. Achievement does not come easy. You are going to face many obstacles. Nothing good comes easy. You have to work. So direct your emotion, your actions and reactions towards achievement. For you to achieve, you need success. When you achieve, you are successful. Before you can be a successful person, you make attempts. You try. You put the courage there. You persevere. Because along the line, there may be some disappointment. You don't stop there. Give yourself enough courage. By so, you will definitely achieve. So achievement and success, achievement and successes comes by attempting. That is trying, courageous, being perseverance. Then when you do this, what seems impossible now becomes possible. What seems a problem will now become a success and achievement. So for you to achieve, there are certain things you have to put in mind. You have to make attempts, be courageous, persevere, so that at the end, all what you are after will come to success. So nothing good comes easy. You have to put some force and effort to become something good in life. Those ones you have done and you've been doing, you surely succeed on it. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for him, please. From all he said, I gained something. He said, nothing good comes easy. If you remember a song, Bongo Zikwe, you gotta keep right on searching till I find nothing good comes easy. This I know. So don't let me sing it up. So the next person I'm going to invite to give us his words of very short words of admonition is Mr. John Abiodun. Thank you very much, sir.
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. First and foremost, just let us thank the Lord God Almighty. Anyway, let's make it very short. But one thing I just want to tell you, I said we really need to thank God. at least for bringing us together once again after about 30 years. Because to me, I just realized it was just like yesterday. Because I'm remembering vividly most of those things that happened during those days. Very vividly. One came to mind now. You know, during our own time, in our own school, we are the most challenged school in mainland. If you remember, we are the most challenged school. In fact, we had nothing. And that is why I'm so proud. I'm very happy to see the product of that school today. I'm very, very happy. Because I can remember in those days, no teacher wanted to come to Abat Macaulay. So those that are there, no matter what you did, you'll be retained there. Because they know once you leave, nobody will want to replace you. That's how bad the situation was then. And I could remember, in terms of resourcefulness, we are one of the most resourceful teachers in the state then. And to realize it, we are one of the most resourceful teachers in the state. I could remember the day Professor Simpson, he was the Commissioner of Education then, he was passing through our school. He had to branch to collect cane from us. Adego, Agbenigao, and well, you don't compromise discipline. Can you understand? Commissioner himself had to come to collect cane. He said he wanted all the canes in the school that is taking them to the office. Lo and behold, we gave the commissioner all the canes. But immediately after he left, we had to call emergency assembly. To do what? To recoup new cane against the following day. That is the way we are. I could remember vividly, one of us, Agbeniga will always go, wherever he goes, he will always go with the Lagos State civil service rules. So every law, yes, the same Agbeniga, every law that governs education in Lagos State, we know it. So there's no way you can bamboozle us. We quote for you. As bad as we are challenged, I'm only trying because we gave our best to that school. You know, in those days we don't do lessons. But we don't leave school before 6 o'clock. Because after the main school, you have to come for extra whatever. Then, because it was fun, serious, real fun. And I was so elated. That's why I didn't know I was asking of Sharafa Dean. Sharafa is not around. But I got his message about 2 weeks ago. He said I should recommend him. He wanted to do his PhD in Michigan, University of Michigan. He said he wants my recommendation. So, and that is the source of joy. Tunde is my legal advisor. And if I have any legal issues, Tunde, I summon him. Tunde Bolowa. Oya Pademi cantonment. And immediately that is this discipline. And if you go with that discipline, there's nowhere that you go and you know it. And that's the truth. Because we are girls. Because by the time we left, in case you don't know, you remember Mr. Top, your English teacher. Mr. Top became a PS, Permanent Secretary, Minister of Information. You remember your Yoruba teacher, Mr. Adekonye, is currently the Tutor General Permanent Secretary, District 2. You understand what I'm trying to say? And it's the same school. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? So, and very many of us, okay, TD, you see our CRK teacher, okay, is a senior lecturer now in the university. And so many, all very many people. Because we remember, by the time we became a principal, with the 8, I was the best principal in Lagos State. I can tell I was the best principal. I was runner-up I became the best principal in my district 3 consecutive times. In fact, at a stage I was supposed to represent Lagos State for the best school administrator in Nigeria. It was the COVID that prevented it that year. So what am I saying? From Abat, Macaulay, the same, you know, we used to call it Abat Madosi then. Because during Harmattan or during dry season, believe you me, it takes the grace of God before you can survive in that school. No facility, nothing. But you are very lucky then to have gotten the best set of teachers in the state. And I'm not boasting, I'm not joking. That is the truth. Anywhere you see somebody from Macaulay of old, we are always at the top. So very many of us will later met at different areas. And wherever we meet, we always operate at the topmost echelon. And that's the truth. I remember then, today you may not remember this. We wanted to start something that has never happened in any school in Nigeria, secondary school. We wanted to start Abat Macaulay Grammar School lecture series, whereby each of the teachers in their areas of specialization will give lectures. And we invite people from all walks of life. That is how resourceful we were then. How resourceful we were. So what am I bringing now? Don't let anything, don't let your environment, don't let it debar you. Anything you are doing, just give it your best. Give it your best. Don't mind any of the hindrances, because you see plenty of them. You see plenty of them. But just forge ahead. Have vision. And before I go, let me just round up. I just want to warn you, because you are mothers now. And you know, the way we brought you up then, that was not the way. The situation has completely changed now. So you have to be careful. Your children and what we call social media. Phones. That phone, I'm not saying you should not give it to them. But be sure that for every category, get the right set of phone for different categories. Don't give Android to a child in primary or junior secondary school. They don't need it. By the time they grow, you can now be upgrading it for them. And then keep watch in whatever they do, because the situation has completely changed. So I thank God for each one, every one of us. And for those who have left, my prayer is that the good Lord will give, they will continue to rest in peace, the blossom of our Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you very much.
A round of applause once again for our amiable Mr. John. Yeah, the next person I'm going to invite now is the vice principal of the school. You know, in person of Mr. Ore Banjo Afolami Adetoye. You're welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. Yes, I got here to find out that it is your 30th anniversary. I'm happy to be in this gathering. Unfortunately, I didn't get a due invitation. I was at Glover Street, this LSDPC estate, while the president was trying to get in touch with the principal. It was because I was around here. That's why I could just honor this gathering. I need to say that the principal was not duly informed. If she was, she would have been here. I promise you. So I wish this will not repeat itself next year, because this has become a yearly event. And you know that the principal is the head of the school. Yes, though it is your alma mater, but she's an intermediary between you and the school. What I want to say is that I appreciate this gathering, but I don't know what you will want to call me. You can always call me Oliver Twist. because I represent your babies. Yes, I speak on behalf of those kids that are still in that school. I make you feel their pulse. That is the best I could do. In essence, I want to appreciate the project your set has been doing in the school as heralded by the set. But I still want to say that irrespective of anything, I always have contact with the president. He has always been in touch with me. Whatever the message is, I will always get back to principal. I will always interface between you and the school. And I want to say this because I've been given a very, very short time. I want us to realize that there is nothing we give to humanity that is wasted. When you started, there's no amenities, but you have resourceful teachers. Please put it in mind and let us know that there is nothing we'll give to humanity that is wasted. See those kids as your children. See them as future leaders. See us as co-operators. If you have any information, if you need anything within the school, even if you could not get across to the principal, please get to me, Mr. Orebanjo. I promise you, and I've always done that with the president. He knows that. I wish all a joyful celebration and a happy anniversary. Bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. A round of applause for him. The next on the agenda now is where is the DJ? DJ. Because of our time, we are going to do two things as one. We are going to do 2 in 1. 2 in 1. They call it 2 in 1. So, our health talk, we are going to do that now for about 30 minutes. And while that is going on, we are going to be serving our food. We are going to eat. You understand me? Are we all happy with that? People have been here since morning. So we are going to do two things at a time. While we are waiting for the person that will do the health talk for us, we have one of our old seniors in the house. They say we cannot but pay homage to whom it is due. So our senior wa, tó máa ń já wa lẹ́gba, tó máa ń chance wa, wọ́n máa ń chance máa ń pè chance, wọ́n chance wa ń gbà yẹn ni. Nítorí a lè bá wọn jà, a lè dá wọn mú. Àwọn wọ trouser, àwọn wọ níkà nígbà yẹn. So one of them is in our midst now. So if you know his face and he has done one thing or the other for you, please, you can hold him now. Today is the day to fight him. So our senior sir, you can come and introduce yourself, sir. A round of applause for him.
Good evening, sirs. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Orúkọ mi ni Taofik Balogun, the Chief of Staff, Lagos Mainland Local Government. Ó ti wù mí kí n wá síbí ti pẹ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ má bínú pé mo sọ Yorùbá.
Torí ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí, ilẹ̀ Yorùbá náà ti bí mi. Ni mo ṣe wá sílé. Ó ti wù mí kí n wá síbi ó ti pẹ́ tó ti wù mí. Bet ìdí kan àti ìdí kejì ni ò jẹ́ kí n lè wá. Bet mo wá promise àbúrò mi lọ́dún yìí. This time around màá yọjú. Nǹkan tí mo ṣe yọjú lénìí nìyẹn. Bet lénìí tí mo yọjú yìí, lágbára Ọlọ́run kọ́lọ́run já pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ jù báyìí lọ. Gbogbo ọdún ni màá gbìyànjú tí màá wá bí. Màá tún wá mú àwọn old student àti tó wà lókè òkun tí mo mọ̀ àti tó wà Nàìjíríà tí mo mọ̀. Màá mú wọn wálé. Ká ní ó yẹ kí n mú irú èní àná lèmi àti ẹni iṣẹ́ ìjọ sọ̀rọ̀. Èmi àti kan tó ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ láti Amẹ́ríkà. A jọ wà ní officers mess níjọ́ Friday ní Sábò. Àbájọ wá bí ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú. Plenty time. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Àsìkò tí mo wọ̀ yín láàrin ẹ mọ̀ sí dáadáa. Ẹ mọ̀ sí dáadáa. Ẹ mọ̀ sí dáadáa. Gbogbo pa tèmi náà bá rí pé mo lè kó. Màá kó lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Ṣé gan ni o wípé a pè yín bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé táìmì ẹ short but ẹ wò pé a kéré ẹ sì wá sí àárín wa ẹ ṣé gan ni a kí ń kàbọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. So the next on the agenda now is the health talk which is going to be delivered by one of us. She's a practicing nurse in a government accredited hospital. A round of applause for that. So, ìmọ̀ wa náà ló ti débẹ̀, Ọlọ́run ti gbé wa ga débẹ̀ yẹn. Ọlọ́run ti gbé wa ga débẹ̀ yẹn. And I know what God has done in our midst. So, a round of applause for our sister, Mrs. Risikat Abiona. Kayode Abiona.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mrs. Abiona Akoni. Akoni is my married name. Kayode is my maiden name. Good afternoon once again. I'm here to speak on hypertension. Hello, house. Please, am I a conjecture pariwo? I'm here to speak on hypertension. Let me just give us a brief definition of hypertension. We all call it high blood pressure. It's simply defined as blood pressure that is above 140/90. At times, it depends on age. Somebody that is 40 years and above that has blood pressure that is above 140/90, we term that person as an hypertensive patient. Somebody that is around 20 to 30 years with blood pressure of, let's say, 130/80, at the age of 20, that person is prone to have hypertension. At this our age, there are some things that we are not expected to be eating again. There are some things that we are not expected to be drinking again. There are some lifestyles we ought to have stopped. Hello, I don't know if you are with me. Hello, hello. Oúnjẹ ni ò jẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ ni. So, in Nigeria as of today, we have more than 1.5 million people with hypertension. You can see that that's a little bit on high side. So, okay, it is treatable and treated. It is treatable and it must be diagnosed by a medical practitioner. Nurse abẹ́lé kó wo blood pressure wà lẹ́ni kó rí pé okay 140/90, then the person will now place you on hypertensive drug. It's not like that. Because there are some things that can cause blood pressure to be high. One of them is stress. If you are stressed, and during that period, your blood pressure is checked, it may go up. That doesn't mean that person is hypertensive. So you continue checking before you can be placed on drugs. Not that somebody will just check once or twice and place you on hypertensive drug. It's not done. Because tí mo ń ṣe láti sọ ni pé kò ń ṣe pé èèyàn kọ́kọ́ máa check blood pressure bóyá ènìyàn ti lọ ṣe wàhálà látàárọ̀ ó dé ọkọ̀ bá check blood pressure wọ́n rí pé ó high, then the person will now give you drug. Kò kí ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ẹni yẹn ó ní láti jẹ́ pé ẹni yẹn ti ń check bíi ẹ̀mẹ́ta bíi ọ̀sẹ̀ kan. Then or frequently the blood pressure is getting high before you can be placed on antihypertensive drugs. Okay, what are the causes of hypertension? Àwọn nǹkan tó ń fà ẹ̀jẹ̀ ríru, à ń pè ní ìfúnpá, à ń pè ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ ríru. Stress is one of them. Kí a máa ṣe wàhálà jù. I know the country is full of stress. And we can't do that. We can't do without that in this our present country. But at the same time, we have to take care of ourselves. We have to rest. There is time for everything. There is time for work. There is time for rest. So when it is time for you to rest, you have to rest. Not all work, 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 work. Then another thing that causes blood pressure is lifestyle. Food that you eat is one of them. You reduce your salt intake. There are some people, after serving them food, they will still put more salt on already inside already cooked food. It is very, very wrong. It is very, very wrong. It is not advisable. So reduce your salt intake at this stage. When you are over 40 years, please reduce your salt intake. Taking too much of carbonated drinks. Our time shake, Amamu, Coke, Pepsi. You reduce them, please. I know you can't do away without them. You can't do without them, but please reduce them. Reduce taking those things. Then taking of alcohol. Any guys, please though, at this age, please, I can't tell you not to take alcohol. Somebody like Robert, I know him. Yes. Oh, no, they deny it. Yes, now. Sheila Shimon, Robert Mosin. What's that? Oh, yeah, now. Oh, yeah. Tell me I'm not saying the truth. No, look into my eyes and tell me I'm not saying the truth. Please, I'm not saying you should not take alcohol, but please reduce your alcohol intake, please, at this stage. I've mentioned stress, I've mentioned salt, I've mentioned carbonated drinks. Hello. Then there are some certain health diseases that can lead to hypertension. Somebody that has diabetes can also have hypertension. If you are not well treated, please. If you have any underlying illness, please take care of yourself. Because all these diseases and illnesses, they work together, they work hand in hand. Please. Caffeine, I've said it. Then smoking, please. If you are smoking, please reduce it. Maybe you are taking like 3-4 cigarettes in a day. Please reduce it to 1. Please. Then later you stop totally. Please. Then it depends age. As you are getting older, as someone is getting older, there is tendency for that person to be hypertensive. So that means you have to, the more you are getting older, you have to take care of yourself, what you are eating, how you, the way you stress yourself. Signs to know that you are hypertensive. There are some things that will be happening to you for you to know you are hypertensive. Severe headache, constant headache. When you always have headache, please check your blood pressure. Constant headache, please check your blood pressure. Chest pain. If you always have chest pain, please check your blood pressure, please. This thing I'm telling you, this is very deadly. We call it silent killer. It kills silently. I've had many cases that there was a story, the husband and wife. This thing is a true life, so someone that I know I've seen. My patient, the husband and wife just came back from South Africa. They didn't tell their family they are coming down to Nigeria. They lodged in an hotel. And then the next morning, they wanted to travel to their village, just to surprise the family. The wife has taken her part. Even the man has taken his part. The man just sat down for the wife to serve him food, and the man started gasping. Let me tell you, the man, in fact, the man gave up that day. Before they could reach my facility, he was brought in dead. The woman could not utter a word. She was like, we bathed together this morning. The man was about to eat his food. The man is not as if the man was hypertensive. Though I don't know, I don't think the man normally checked the blood pressure, but the woman said she didn't know that the man was hypertensive. The man gave up that morning before they could get the man to our facility. Please, hypertension is a silent killer. We have to take care at this age. We have to take care of ourselves. It is our country. The country is very, very stressful. We go through stress every day. Please, let's take care of ourselves. Reduce thinking. Zlatan said, overthinking no dey solve problem. Please, thinking doesn't solve problem. Yes, after thinking, that problem will still be there. The only thing for us is just to pray. And difficulty in breathing. I'm on signs of hypertension now. Difficulty in breathing. When you have difficulty in breathing, please check your blood pressure and please rush to any nearest hospital around you. Please. And blood vision. Blood vision is also signs. Anxiety. We have anxiety, we have palpitation. Palpitation, please. Let's check it. Then what are the treatments? We have so many treatments, we have so many drugs. But before you can take any drug, you have to see your physician. That is your doctor. You should be diagnosed by a medical practitioner, not just, even I as a registered nurse, I'm not supposed to place a patient on antihypertensive drug. I'm not a doctor, I'm a nurse. So for you now to go to just any chemist or pharmacist beside you and tell the person to check your blood pressure, the person now checks, the blood pressure is high, the person will now place you on antihypertensive drug. It is very, very wrong. Because we have so many antihypertensive drugs, they have their side effects. We have drugs that we can place you on depending on your age. So we can't just place you on drug. So you have to meet your medical practitioner, especially the doctor, to place you on drug. Hello? I'm going to ask you a question. We are still in school, no? I'm going to ask you a question, no? We are still in Abamakoli Grammar School. Gift. For what? When we are in secondary school, when your teachers ask you, do they give you gifts? Why will I give you gifts? Then on a final note, end of hypertension is very, very bad. Hello. Untreated hypertension can lead to stroke. As we all know, stroke, it can be either partial or full stroke paralysis. Either partial or full stroke. Cardiac arrest is one of them. If the hypertension is not well treated, it can lead to cardiac arrest. It can lead to shock. And to crown it all, it can lead to death. God forbid. Please, let's take care of ourselves. As I have said, we have so many drugs for hypertension. We have like amlodipine, lisinopril. I know some of us may have been on drugs. So, but the most important thing is for you to see medical practitioner and be placed on drugs if you are hypertensive. Thank you.
Before we start asking questions, I would like to thank her. And I would like us to thank her by giving a round of applause. Because most of the things I was expecting her to mention, she mentioned them. Thank you very much for the lecture, well delivered. I don't know if I may ask a question. Sister Nurse, CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. How can we administer it for, layman?
It's not for you to administer because you don't know anything. I know it's a first aid, but at the same time, you can cause more harm to that patient. Positioning is the first aid you give to patient that is unconscious to bring back the person, or let's say to make the patient breathe again before you now send the patient to facility or hospital. It's like mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. So for a layman, it is not advisable because there is a way you have to position that patient. You have to make the patient free by not wearing too much tight clothes. Sure you understand? So for a layman, I would advise at least there should be a medical practitioner that is very close to that area. It's a mouth-to-mouth. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. At least the first thing you do is to lose all clothes. Make the patient comfortable. You lay the patient flat on the floor. Make sure people do not crowd over that patient to create a very good environment for that patient. You can do mouth-to-mouth breathing. That is putting your mouth on the patient's mouth to provide air. That is oxygen for the patient. You can also press the patient's chest. But that means you have to know where you are going to press on that chest. Not just that you just for any part of the chest and start pressing. But the most important thing is to create a good environment, clear airway, provide oxygen. Most important, very, very important. Provide oxygen for that patient.
Thank you very much. Do we have any more questions on this topic? On this topic, do we have any more questions? If there are no, okay, you have a question. Please come forward.
Good afternoon. What is the solution for the people that have low blood pressure?
Thank you. For low blood pressure, that person needs sodium. If you bring the person to our facility, we will give normal saline to increase the sodium in the person's body. That person needs sodium to increase the blood pressure. Low blood pressure too kills though. 2 weeks ago, I've seen someone that died of low blood pressure. In fact, the woman came to one church that was doing local there. They came to call us from the church that the woman has low blood pressure, and we asked her to come to the clinic for us to set line for her. She said she did not want to come to the clinic, that she's going home. The woman gave up that night. That night, she gave up. So if you have low blood pressure, always take a lot of water. Drinking water too, I forgot to tell us, drinking water too is very, very good for us. Take fruits, take lots of vegetables, and drink water. Drinking lots of water too helps in raising blood pressure if you have a low blood pressure. For someone that has low blood pressure, you don't need to decrease your salt intake. But that doesn't mean you'll be putting salt in already cooked food given to you. At least use normal salt for your food. Then drink lots of water. Hope I've answered your question.
Thank you very much. I think there are no more questions. So, before we go to the next thing on the agenda, let the DJ at least give us music for us to wash down the food we are eating. Thank you. DJ.
Ó ṣe kẹta lulẹ̀, ẹ̀dá pẹ̀lú àjẹ́ ló ṣe kẹrin. Ẹgbẹ́ kìíní ìwà, kìíní mi ni, áńgẹ́lì tó péré, kiri kan mi, mo gbọ́dọ̀ lówó, ọmọláwọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹ́ṣó, kiri owó, kiri ọmọ, àlùbáríkà, lọ́dọ̀ wọnú Amẹ́ríkà, Dubai wọ Canada, akọ́lá ṣe kọ̀rọ̀ mi, ìyọ̀ bẹ́tà gbọ́dọ̀ gbèsè, orí mi torí owó, orí mi torí àpèsè, ọ̀la ní bí blessing. Mo tún ti dé. Ọba orí wa sí o. Ọmọ arúgbó ṣe. Ọgbà ọ̀làwọ̀ mi àríyé. Ọmọ arúgbó ṣe. Ọgbà ọ̀làwọ̀ mi àríyé. Mo tún ti dé. Ọba orí wa sí o. Ọmọléèwé mọ̀pọ̀ láwọn irú ijó òjò. Ee wá sí Àyìndé o. Àwọn gẹ̀ẹ́sì sẹ́yìn mọ̀pọ̀ láwọn irú ijó òjò. Ee wá sí Àyìndé o. Èmi ní kí ló dé náà. Èmi ní kí ló dé náà. Ó ń ṣojú ẹ̀ bá. Ó ń ṣojú ẹ̀ bá kan lákan. Ó ń ṣojú ẹ̀ sí. Ó ń ṣojú ẹ̀ bá kan sí. Ṣé wàá sùn wá? Ṣé wàá sùn láyà ẹ̀? A ò jọ fàyàjọ́. A ò jọ fàyàjọ́. A ò jọ fàyàjọ́. A ò jọ fàyàjọ́. pọ̀lá ọ̀nì bàbá mi o aṣọ ìbàlàndà fún wa. Fújì mi sẹ́yìn àlàyé gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ kájọjọ. I can't play the music well just like that. I must dance. Baby, me not all right. Keep shaking your booty. It's dancing time, man. Come on, come on, come on. Wale jo emi le jo kokoro méjì ló pàdé o. Àjọ nìṣó. Wale jo emi le jo kokoro méjì ló pàdé o. Àjọ nìṣó. Oya máa jọ nìṣó. Àjọ nìṣó. Àjọ nìṣó. Àyọ̀kùn. Ayọ̀ bá yẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀dá ohun burúkú a máa yọ ọ̀rú wọn ṣe ni. Mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ nínú orin tó rẹ̀ kọjá. Ẹni ọlọ́run fẹ́ lọ ọmọ èèyàn fẹ́. Ẹ máa yọ́nú sí mi. Àgbàtọ̀mọdé ẹ máa yọ́nú sí mi o. Ọkùnrin tóbìnrin ẹ yọ́nú sí mi. Ẹni bá yọ́nú sí mi. Ṣọ́ọ̀jù ìyọnu ọlọ́run ọba, ìyọnu ọlọ́run ọba, ìyọnu ọlọ́run ọba, ìyọnu ọlọ́run ọba, ìyọnu ọlọ́run ọba òun ẹ̀ ń bá yìí. Mo ní ẹ̀ máa yọ́nú sí mi. Ọkùnrin ẹ̀ yọ́nú sí mi. Obìnrin ẹ̀ yọ́nú sí mi. Gbogbo ẹni bá yọ́nú sí mi o. Ó ṣọ́jú ìyanu ọlọ́run ọba, 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 ẹ máa rí. Àánú mo rí gbà adé orí ọ̀. Àánú mo rí gbà adé orí ọ̀. Èmi jáyé orí mi adé orí ọ̀. Kìdá ṣe mí mọ̀ ọ́n ṣe adé orí ọ̀. Kì má dá ṣe mí mọ̀ ọ́n ṣe adé orí ọ̀. Àánú mo rí gbà adé orí ọ̀. Ọmọ aládé àlàáfíà adé orí ọ̀. Àyìndé ọmọ aládé àlàáfíà adé orí ọ̀. Ìran ẹ̀yà kìnìún Júdà adé orí ọ̀. Òǹgbẹ́dílé Jésè adé orí ọ̀. Àánú mo gbà adé orí ọ̀. Ọlọ́lọ́gbọ̀gbọ̀ fọlẹ̀ adé orí ọ̀. Ọlọ́lọ́gbọ̀gbọ̀ fọlẹ̀ adé orí ọ̀. Aṣíwájú ogun àkànbí ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹ́yìn ogun jagunjagun ló ń bọ̀. Àkànbí Adé general politician jagunjagun ló ń bọ̀. Jansókè ṣé wọ́n náà sóti rí. Àkànbí ṣé wọ́n náà sóti rí. Olódòdè ṣé wọ́n náà só gbá. Àkànbí ṣé wọ́n náà só gbá. Ọmọ olódòdè. Ọmọ olódòdè. Ìyà ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ wọ́n ṣé wọ́n náà só gbá. Àkànbí sókiri. Kíyà máa jẹ wá. Kíyà máa jẹ wá. Ìwọ pẹ̀lú Buhari. Ìwọ pẹ̀lú Buhari.
ọwọ́ yín ló wà ìdè. Mo wá dáadáa, àkọ́bí ṣé wọn náà ṣó ń gbọ́. Olóògbé. Olóògbé. Aláfẹ́ ní fẹ́rẹ̀, ìwọ aláfẹ́ ní fẹ́rẹ̀. Aṣíwájú, aláfẹ́ ní fẹ́rẹ̀ o, ìwọ aláfẹ́ ní fẹ́rẹ̀. Sọ fún wọn, jọ́mọ̀, jọ́mọ̀. Aláfẹ́ ní fẹ́rẹ̀ o, ìwọ aláfẹ́ ní fẹ́rẹ̀. Aṣíwájú, ìwọ aláfẹ́ ní fẹ́rẹ̀ o, ìwọ aláfẹ́ ní fẹ́rẹ̀. Aṣíwájú, ìwọ aláfẹ́ ní fẹ́rẹ̀. Aṣíwájú, ìwọ. Ọlá Abíọ́lá kí yín. Síwájú làwọn àmọ̀ láfẹ́nifẹ́. Aṣíwájú lèmi mọ̀ láfẹ́nifẹ́. Àkànbí lèmi mọ̀ láfẹ́nifẹ́. Àkànbí lèmi mọ̀ láfẹ́nifẹ́. Ìwọ ló ní àtẹ̀lé Buhari. Àkànbí lèmi mọ̀ láfẹ́nifẹ́. Ọba Èkó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, Àwùjalẹ̀ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ìwọ ló ní àtẹ̀lé Buhari, Àkànbí aṣíwájú làwọn àmọ̀ Afẹ́nifẹ́. Àkànbí aṣọ àlà lèpo máa ń wá, ẹni bá lórúkọ tó ṣe lọ́dọ̀. Wọ́n lè bá wọ́n lè bá. Ó ti lọ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́, ó ti ṣẹ́kẹ̀ kọ́nà wọn ò lè wọ̀n. Ó wá tó òṣèlúwó, ẹni máa bá ẹ ṣòṣèlú o, a ní sẹ́ǹsì tó tó. Aṣíwájú òṣèlúwó, ẹni máa bá ẹ ṣòṣèlú o, a ní sẹ́ǹsì tó tó. Àkànbí Adémi àwọn Buhari ó ṣe o, ṣé bàbá Buhari o. Tó bá jayé, bàbá pé Ọ̀ṣínbàjò kan máa bá mi kí Yẹmí ọmọ Ọ̀ṣínbàjò. Àkànbí, wẹ̀yìn wo gbogbo Yorùbá gbogbo wà ládùúgbò. Gbogbo wa ń bẹ̀ lẹ́yìn Àkànbí wo wájú, aṣíwájú wo ní ìrẹ̀yìn o. Àkànbí. Ọ̀dọ́ lé ní kí ẹ Àkànbí Adé o, aṣíwájú ti ẹ yàtọ̀. Ìrèdè o, aṣíwájú mi lọ́wọ́. Ìrèwọlé dé, Àkànbí là o. Ìwọ ṣálà balọ̀ òdólé lónìí kí ẹ, ọ̀dọ́lé bàbá Ìjẹ̀bú. Adébùtú Kẹ̀sìtì Adébùkọ́lá ó ní kí ẹ Àkànbí Adé. Ẹ kú àdúró ti Àkànní ọkọ ẹ̀ Àkànní ìrà ṣáàjú ìrẹ́wọ̀dé. Aṣíwájú ti ẹ ẹ̀jẹ̀ mi ni ẹ kí n gbọ́. Àkànbí ewé ayò, ewé tún lè dé. Ìtún ló ní ọtún ẹ ṣe, ìfà ló ní kan fàìmọ́ra, àìdè ló gbogbo àtàrí, gbogbo méjì ọkà bàbà, gbogbo mẹ́ta ọkà wáṣẹ́, orí ló túmọ̀ ẹ̀dùn, gbogbo ọ̀dọ́ ní túmọ̀ ẹ̀sìn. Àkànbí ìmọ̀ tú ìmọ̀ ọjọ́, ìmọ̀ ẹni ni wọn kì í dálẹ̀, wọ́n bá lọ mẹ́lẹ́mọ́. Wá fi jó ẹlẹ́mọ́, Àkànbí wọ́n bá lọ bèbè. Wá fi jó ẹlẹ́mọ́, wọ́wọ́wọ́ bá tẹ̀lé. Wá fi jó aláre. Àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta parapọ̀, wọ́n wá jọ pẹ́ mọ́. Ẹ̀mọ́ olóko jẹ, wọ́n pa Akíntọ́lá ọmọ Ògún. Wọ́n pàdé ọ̀dà ọmọ àtàlàbọ̀dà. Àkànbí wọ́n pàdé ṣàkàdá jẹ ọmọ ọba Ìjẹ̀bú lélẹ̀. Aṣíwájú protocol tẹ̀lé. Ajakun lólòdì ọ̀run. Tó o bá ṣe pétì yẹ, tó o bá ṣe pétì yẹ, lọ́ba darí jọ wí. àpérò ní fún fọwọ́ ọgọ́ tí ṣègìdì bá gbé àkétì ló máa ń gbé àyàn tì láyàn ewúrẹ́ ọlọ́run dákun má padà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ ó má gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ aṣíwájú ọlọ́run dákun má padà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ ó má gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ àkọ́bí ọlọ́run dákun má padà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ ó má gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ọkọ̀ onírẹ̀lẹ̀ ọlọ́run dákun má padà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ ó má gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ òdòlé sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ gómìnà sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ́bùtì sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀túnba sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ spíkà sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá ìjẹ̀bú bàbá wa kọ́ni yèyé yèyé sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo wa ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ amọ̀sùn ìdínkù ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní kọ́ lọ́hùn dákun má padà lẹ́yìn tó má gbàgbé òun kẹ́ sọ fún wọn aṣíwájú ti yẹ yàtọ̀ àkànbí ti yẹ yàtọ̀ àkànbí ti yẹ yàtọ̀ àkànbí ti yẹ yàtọ̀. Túndé Balógun ó ní kí n sọ fún ẹ o àkànbí ti yẹ yàtọ̀ àkànbí ti yẹ yàtọ̀. Rọ̀yìn bọ́tù Fọláṣadé ti yẹ yàtọ̀ àkànbí ti yẹ yàtọ̀. Jùmọ̀kẹ́ Ọkọ̀yà woman leader ó ní yìí àkànbí ti yẹ yàtọ̀ àkànbí ti yẹ yàtọ̀. Gbéjọpẹ́ ó ní tìwé ti yẹ yàtọ̀. Bíjọba ti yá ẹ̀já jó, olúwa fújì ló ń kọ́. Níṣẹ́ náà ọmọ Àyìndé wá sí ìwùsọ fún wọn. Wọ́n tó lọ, wọ́n kó lè. Níṣẹ́ náà ọmọ Àyìndé wá sí ìwùsọ fún wọn. Wọ́n tó lọ, wọ́n kó lè. Ó ti tẹ́rẹ́rẹ́ tẹ́rẹ́rẹ́ tẹ́rẹ́rẹ́. Máa yálé rírì wá lórí àdìsáde o. Ọmọ ẹlẹ́sìn kátákátá, ọmọ ẹlẹ́sìn kátákátá, alẹ́ promotion ni rí o. Ọmọ Aláàjì Sàlámù Alábí. Ọmọ Aláàjà Sàlámù Àjọkẹ́lé. Ọmọ Sàláwẹ̀ ní ìgboro Èkó. Àdìsáde o. Ríní wá nù mí. Ọmọ olówó Ògùnjà. Àdìsáde. Ọmọ olówó Ògùnjà. Ọmọ Sàláwẹ̀ nígboro Èkó Ọlárẹ̀wájú. Ọmọ Ẹlẹ́yọ̀ nígboro Èkó Ọlárẹ̀wájú. Ọmọ Sẹ́yìn òrò ẹgbẹ́ ní mọ̀kọ́ o. Gbogbo jàjà kọjá Sẹ́yìn ní Ọlárẹ̀wájú. Àdìsá àdérí níwájú alẹ́ sí lọ́yẹ́. Rílí wá lórí. Àwọn kálá tó bá bá kò tó. Rílí wá lò mí. Ọmọ rẹ̀ láti sọ. Nítorí àìláde.
Àìláde.
Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bí jẹ́ lóko.
Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bí jẹ́ lóko sóbì.
Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bí jẹ́ lóko.
Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bí jẹ́ lóko sóbì.
Ọmọ ọlọ́bí dáná.
Ọmọ ọlọ́bí dáná.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi ló kọ́ sọ ọmọ rẹ̀ lọ́la. Adọ́sàbí ilé rẹ̀ lè fi tí ó. Ọmọ ẹkún báyọ̀ ní akówó tó níbi ilé mọ́ọ̀gbà ẹ̀ ẹ̀gbá mọ̀lú ṣàbí oṣù. Ọkọ̀ tùmí lè rí àìláde. Àìlá ló kó ṣé wọ́n lọ sí ẹ̀nà. Àní wọ́n bá gbé kòtò sílẹ̀ kọ́ tẹ́lílẹ̀ lónìí o. Wọ́n bá ní òwá sùn lé àìláde. Òkóso ní ìbàdàn. Inú àbádálẹ̀ lẹ́yẹ. Inú àbádálẹ̀. Inú àbádálẹ̀. Inú àbádálẹ̀ lẹ́yẹ kúrúkú. Ẹyẹ mi kàbí sùn wá sùn lórí sọ. Àṣèbàjẹ́ òsì ìpàdé o. Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí jẹ́ lóko sọ̀bọ̀ lọ́fíì dáná. Ẹ̀kọ́ ṣẹ́kù ṣẹ́ẹ̀kẹ̀ ọmọ rẹ̀. Ọmọ àìlè sọ̀ọ́yà. Ibẹ̀ ni mo ti gbé rántí. Ọlọ́run tó yọ̀mọ́ orúkú. Àná ọ̀tún bàbá jí ìròyìn ó ṣe. Ọ̀tún bàbá jí ìròyìn ìkẹjà. Wọ́n bá fẹ́ kòtò sílẹ̀, wọ́n bá fẹ́ nílé lórí o. Wọ́n bá ní òwá sùn lé àìjẹ́ ẹgbẹ́. Iná bá dálẹ̀ lẹ́yẹ gúrúgú. Ẹyẹ mi kan fi sùn wá sí lórí sọ. Àṣèbàjẹ́ òsì ìpàdé o. Olùkọ́ni yóò má ṣe jọ̀bọ̀ yóò.
Òrìṣà ewé má ṣe jọ̀bọ̀ yóò.
Lòkó olùkọ́ni yóò má ṣe jọ̀bọ̀ yóò.
Òrìṣà ewé má ṣe jọ̀bọ̀ yóò.
Ọkọ̀ tù mí, lòkó olùkọ́ni yóò má ṣe jọ̀bọ̀ yóò.
Òrìṣà ewé má ṣe jọ̀bọ̀ yóò.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi lòkó.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi lòkó ṣe.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi lòkó.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi lòkó ṣe.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi lòkó.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi lòkó.
Wọ́n ti dáná mi lòkó.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi lòkó ṣe.
Ọkọ̀ lè bí tù mí mi lòkó.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi lòkó ṣe.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi lòkó. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi lòkó ṣe. Kúlẹ̀ ògèdè gbé.
Ògèdè gbé.
Ògèdè gbé.
Ògèdè gbé.
Àgbókù bòrò àdìpọ̀pọ̀ lójú òkú. Tí wọ́n kọ́ ọlọ́run ọkọ̀. Èrò ìṣọ̀fẹ́ ẹ bá rò sí ṣọ̀lá. Ó tó ní ìdálẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ á fò lọ. Tí ẹ màmá láti dára.
Nígbà tí wọ́n bá láti dájẹ́.
Ó láti dára.
Nígbà tí wọ́n bá láti dájẹ́.
Àlè láti dára.
Nígbà tí wọ́n bá láti dájẹ́.
Ó láti dára.
Nígbà tí wọ́n bá láti dájẹ́.
Àwọn òbí ìṣọ̀lá lórí ọkọ̀ ló ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìṣọ̀lá. Àwọn òbí àìpé
lórí ọkọ̀ ló ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ àìpé.
Àwọn òbí ìṣọ̀lá
lórí ọkọ̀ ló ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìṣọ̀lá.
We're hot! We're hot! We're hot! Afẹ́fẹ́ ṣe di oko wẹ́rù wẹ́rù. Igi inú oko lérí. Ó ní bọ́ọ̀wù òjò kan máa lè rọ̀. Àlọ́ ní bọ́jò máa lè rọ̀ òun láti ìyàlú mi. Ẹyẹ inú oko ń ṣètò. Ó má ní kó má ṣe lọ bó omi jà. Igi òkò lórí. Omi nípa bá bínú. Ẹ má ṣì pẹ̀ bá bùkún ẹjẹ́ kí ibi yóò yàlú mi. Inú bomi abẹ́ ìkìlọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀yẹ́wò. Oko olókùn yáyá ọ̀lọ́sẹ̀ ẹ̀wẹ̀. Àìdè olókùn.
wọ́n ti gé etí mi lọ́wọ́ yẹn wo ìyọ̀rọ̀ owó dọ́là ni mo fẹ́ gbọ́. So ẹ bá launch yẹ. God bless you ma. A round of applause for her. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's go quickly. Sister Nurse, I'm going to call you next. For me. Please, ever launch here. Any amount. Any amount.
I launched it with 5,000 naira.
Lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó tọ́ dẹ̀ ni o, kò jẹ́ ká gba 5,000 lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Kò jẹ́ ká gba 5,000 lọ́wọ́ yín o. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will invite to join me here another woman of substance, timber of caliber. We call her grandma, 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 grandmother. Olúwa ṣeun. Grandmother Olúwa ṣeun. Ìyá tó mètò. Ìyá tó mètò tó mọ gbogbo ẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, please come forward. Ẹ wá bá a launch small project wa yìí. A round of applause for her. Mo sọ fún yín náà. Mo sọ fún yín, mo sọ pé a ní àwọn èèyàn tó tí mo pòwe tí mo pa lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ̀ tí mo pa dáadáa yẹn. Ìyẹn díẹ̀ tún kọ̀ Yorùbá kan tí mo tó fẹ́ àgbà ló ṣe kinní kan. Tó tóró lọ ẹ ṣe ìyá mi. Ẹ pa mi, ẹ owó lẹ́ máa pa ẹ̀ ní pààyàn. Our grandmother has launched it with the sum of 50,000 naira again. A round of applause for her. A round of applause. Thank you very much, ma'am. Bàbá mi ti fẹ́ pè sórí kó wá microphone dání sí kó wá launch yẹ. Ṣé ti ráwọn tí mo fẹ́ pè yìí? Àwọn tó di Èkó mú nìyẹn o. Tó di Èkó mú gidigidigidi. Tó ń mi Èkó jìgìjìgìjìgì. Ṣùgbọ́n Èkó ò dẹ̀ ní ṣe kí ni? Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́. Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́. Àwọn náà ni the only Shehu in our midst. Shehu in our midst. So màá pè wọ́n sí lórúkọ tó ń jẹ́ alias Bíntínláyé. Wọ́n take everything simple ni o. Simple ni o. Ìwà ọ̀gá wọn dẹ̀ ipasẹ̀ ọ̀gá wọn lọ́dẹ̀ ń tọ̀. Àwọn tẹ́ ń sí Olúọmọ nìyẹn. So I will invite Alhaji Ibrahim Shehu aka Bíntínláyé. Thank you, sir. Ẹ bàbá ẹ bá pàtẹ́wọ́ gbé wọn dìde. Ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ gbé wọn wá sí ibà yìí ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Thank you very much, sir. Another wàsó, àwọn tẹ̀ pé 50,000 ẹni pé owó yẹn ó so simple lójú wọn. Wọ́n ní wàsó, 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 wàsó náà pé wàsó náà dẹ̀ ló ń jẹ́. Wọ́n ò dẹ̀ fẹ́, mo sọ fún yín pé Bíntínláyé léèyàn. Wọ́n ń pariwo wàsó, wàsó ni. Ṣé ń sáré mu lọ fún wọn? So, àwọn tí wọ́n pè é sí, àwọn bàbá mi tó gẹ fìlà bíi ti Ámósù. Fìlà wọn yẹn bíi ti Ámósù ni. Àwọn náà di gbogbo NIN mú o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹni tó bá ti launch wọ́n lè má bá wa transfer owó yẹn sínú association account báyìí ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Thank you very much. God bless you as you do so. Àwọn bàbá wa tó dàbí Ámósù tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Àwọn náà di gbogbo NIN mú o. Kí náà ń pè NIN? Kí ni fún mi ní NIN? National Identification Number. Àwọn náà di gbogbo ẹ̀ mú. Any issue tẹ́ bá ní, bóyá change of birth ni o, bóyá address ni o, bóyá kinní kan ni o, oríṣiríṣi ẹ ṣáà lọ rí bàbá mi yẹn. Wọ́n á bá yín ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ létòlétò. Àwọn náà ni Chief Ọláyẹmí Badmus. Ẹ̀rí kórúkọ yẹn heavy létí. Ọláyẹmí Badmus. A round of applause for him, please. Ẹ bá mi pàtẹ́wọ́ gbé wọn wá. Ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ gbé wọn dìde. Ẹ má ti ọkọ̀. Ẹ má ti ọkọ̀. Ṣé brigade ká ti ṣe bí ó mọ̀ pé once a soldier always a soldier. Blood yẹn ṣì wà yẹn but ọ̀rọ̀ brigade kọ́ là ń ṣe é sí. Baba mi, God bless you jare. He has launched it with the sum of 30,000 naira. A round of applause for him. 30,000 naira. Thank you very much. Àwọn tí mo ti fẹ́ pè sí àwọn tó náà di gbogbo aláwùsá mú o. Tí Sanwó-Olú tí gọ́vnà Sanwó-Olú ò bá ti rí àwọn tí mo fẹ́ pè yìí. Mo mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ yọ máìkì lẹ́nu kí n tó sọ ọ́ ni. Tí Sanwó-Olú ò bá rí ẹ ti fẹ́ pè yìí. So transfer yẹn ti ń wọlé o. Transfer yẹn ti àwọn tó ti ṣèlérí tó dẹ̀ mú lérí wọn ṣe. Tán mú iṣẹ́ ó ti ń wọlé báyà ti ń rí. Wọ́n ti ń fún mi lọ́wọ́ báyìí pé transfer ti ń wọlé. Thank you very much. Ibi tẹ́ ti ń mówó yẹn kò ní tán bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ṣàṣàmùrà àpò ṣàṣàmùrà ò kì í gbẹ àpò yóò ní gbẹ. Gbogbo bí tẹ́ ti ń náwó Ọlọ́run á máa bùdí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Àbùdí ń tolókun àbùdí ń tọlọ́sà. Á máa bùdí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò ní tán lọ́wọ́ yín. So àwọn bàbá mi ti fẹ́ pè ń sìn. Àwọn Taláúsá connection. Comrade ni máa pè wọ́n because comrade ni wọ́n. Comrade Abiodun Pierce. Kí ni nickname yẹn? Abiodun Muhammed Pierce. Kí ni nickname yẹn? Pierre. Bàbá mi ti lọ́ǹtì ẹ o, ẹ kọ́ bá mi fún wọn látẹ̀wọ́ ẹ jọ. Despite bí ṣé ti rí gbogbo ara mọ̀ pé ìlú ilé but kò ní lè mọ́ wa. Bó ṣe lè hùn kó le tó, a máa rí tiwa ṣe. A máa rí tiwa. Ọ̀nà òkè ń dín má bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà. Ọ̀nà òkè ń dín mọ́ mi, ọ̀nà ò ní dín mọ́ wa. A máa lọ, a máa bọ̀ ni. Bàbá mi wọ́n ti lọ́ǹtì ẹ̀ with the sum of 20,000 naira. A round of applause for him, please. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ máa bá mi wáyà owó yẹn sínú association's account. Ó wà lórí platform wa, lórí WhatsApp platform wa. Ẹ máa bá mi wáyà ẹ̀ sí kó máa fún mi lọ́wọ́ pé ó ti ń wọlé. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ṣé gan ni. Màá fẹ́ pé àwọn tí mo fẹ́ pè next yìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀mi ṣe wà yìí. mo lè commit bí ṣe wà yìí because mo ní mo lẹ́yìn tí máa fẹ̀yìntì báyìí mo lẹ́yìn tí máa fẹ̀yìntì tó máa ní máa lọ kò sí nǹkan kan mi lord la máa ń pè wọ́n o mi lord àkọ́kọ́ lọ́ọ̀yà níwájú adájọ́ bàbá mi Babátúndé Sulaimon kí ni nickname wọn yẹn Rúwé igi a máa rúwé náà ni. Thank you, sir. A round of applause for him, please. Ó pọ̀ 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 pọ̀. Ó pọ̀ 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 pọ̀. Ó pọ̀ 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 pọ̀. Omi irọ́ mo ti take one for his word. Irọ́ mo ti take one for his word. He has launched it with the sum of 25,000 naira. And he's going to wire the account now. He's going to wire it into the account. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, àwọn bọ́ọ̀sì á ní ẹ tẹ́wó fún wa, ẹ tẹ́wó fún wa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ tẹ́wó fún wa. Ẹ máa tẹ́wó yẹn lọ báyìí ni o. Sọ́kọ̀ yẹn, àìmọ̀ yẹn sọ́kọ̀ yẹn, àṣírí. So, ká má waste time wa jù. Brother mi, simple. Ayé wọn kò sí wàhálà ń bẹ o. Ẹ bá ti rí i pé t-shirt gan-an wọ̀ wá. Wọ́n kàn rárá wọlé simple ni. Àgùntàn ṣọ́lò làwọn náà. Àgùntàn ṣọ́lò ọmọ dára bí egbin. Brother Wasiu. Gentleman ni o. He's a gentleman to the core. Láti school. Ẹ ṣe gan o, brother mi, kò ní tán bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Kò ní tán bẹ́ẹ̀ o, he had launched it with the sum of 20,000 naira. A round of applause, please. A round of applause. A round of applause for him. Ẹni tí fẹ́ pè next nsìn. Ìtòlẹ̀ mo yẹ sọ pé bí ṣe inú mi ta wà yìí, anybody tó bá fẹ́ commit ó lè lọ commit aláwọn tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa ní kí ló ń ṣe ẹ́ brother mi ẹ má gbójú sílẹ̀ o mò ń wò yín o ahoy ẹni tó bá mọ ohun yẹn ẹni tó bá mọ ohun yẹn ahoy ẹni tó bá mọ ohun yẹn àwọn tó mọ̀ ló mọ̀ o àwọn tó dá wọn ló dá wọn. Brother mi, Ọlálékan Salabi is a naval officer. That's the next chief of naval staff. By the grace of God, he is getting there. By the special grace of God, he is getting there. Chief naval officer. Amen. Thank you very much, Baba mi. He has launched it with the sum of 20,000 naira. A round of applause. A round of applause for him. A round of applause for him. A round of applause for him. ẹ fún ẹ jọ ẹni tó bá ti launch ẹ jọ ẹ fún wọn ẹni tó bá ti launch. Thank you very much. I know that people in diaspora, our cameraman, are they listening to me? People in the diaspora, we have them a lot throughout the globe, and in America, and in Canada, and in the UK, and in the Belgium, and in the Germany, and all over the world. And they are people of substance too. If you are watching me, orí ìkúnlẹ̀ mo wà. Ẹ̀yin ti America, ẹ̀yin ti London, ẹ̀yin ti Europe, ẹ̀yin ti gbogbo ẹ̀. Orí ìkúnlẹ̀ mo wà. Ẹ bá launch yẹ, ẹ lè sọ launch yẹ tẹ́bi launch yẹ, ẹ lè sọ sórí platform wa yẹn. Ẹ sọ síbẹ̀ kẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe kí ni kẹ wáyàwó yẹn. Tẹ bá dé, a máa bá yín kíìpù mọ́fúlà yín sílẹ̀, ẹ máa gbà á. It's a promise. Thank you very much. So ẹ jẹ́ kí owó yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kó máa lọ. So our mama. I greet you, bros. I greet you, bros. No, that one where they put gas in. That one they put it down. I don't first greet you. I greet you, bros. I greet you, mama. Afolashade. Tẹ́bá tí wọ́n tó máa jáde ẹ̀yin náà ti mọ̀ pé substance ni wọ́n. Afolashade. Madam Afolashade Lawa. Ayala. In fact, wọ́n wá bí wọ́n tún wá pẹ̀lú. In fact, brother wa dà. Ẹ ṣé gan àwọn dà. Ẹ ṣé gan brother wa. Thanks for taking care of our friend. Thank you very much. Thank you. He has always been there for us, our brother. Kò sí ọ̀tá ṣe gan tí wọ́n jọ wá rí. So, ẹ jẹ́ kí mama.
5,000.
Brother wa, wọ́n náà ilẹ̀ máa ṣe gbogbo fùkárí yẹn o. Wọ́n náà ilẹ̀ máa ṣe fùkárí yẹn. Mo tẹ́ láti yẹ kíní yẹn, but wọ́n ní rárá pé kí n ṣáà gbé wá fún yín. So, brother wa, ẹ má bínú. Ẹ ṣé gan brother wa o. Alhaji Lawa, wọ́n ti launch ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti ṣe kíni? Wọ́n ti launch ẹ̀ with the sum of 20,000 naira. A round of applause. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, anybody tó bá ti launch, account number wa ó wà lórí WhatsApp platform wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ síbẹ̀ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa wáyà owó yẹn. Ọlọ́run á ràn yín lọ́wọ́. 2041-288-155. 2041-288-155. It's a First Bank account. So, the next person I'm going to call now to launch it is my able, indefatigable president. A round of applause for him. Mr. President. Hello, Mr. President. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ bá launch kìíní yẹn.
Okay. I launched this Mofila. Whichever àti Mofila. Ètò bá tún pè. I launched it with the sum of 70,000 naira.
Hey, ṣé ti gbọ́? Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ṣé ti bó ṣe ń lọ? Ẹ ti rí bó ṣe ń lọ? Ẹ jẹ́ bá mi fún Mr. President. Okay, máa tọ́jú ẹ̀ fún. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ gbọ́ wa sókè jù báyìí lọ. Hello. Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ gbọ́ wa sókè jù báyìí lọ. At this juncture, anybody tí ó bá ti lọ tí máa pe orúkọ ẹ̀, ẹ lè wá mú with the sum of 1,000 naira. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹni tí mi bá pe orúkọ ẹ̀ kọ́ wá lunch, ẹ lè wá mú with the sum of 1,000 naira. Ṣẹ́tírí kìíní yìí, òun ló máa stand wa out anytime tó bá lọ fún function níta. A máa fi sọ́rùn bá ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹni tó bá ti gba tiẹ̀ kó yọ kó fi sọ́rùn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ yọ kẹ́ fi sọ́rùn, kẹ́ wo bó ṣe rí. Ká wo bóyá beautiful tó. Bájẹ́ máa stand out nìyẹn. Anyway, ẹ máa bọ̀ wájú brother mi ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ ti ní bóyá rí. Ó yẹ wá àbí ò yẹ wá báyìí? Ṣé ó yẹ wá àbí ò yẹ wá? Brọ́dà mi tán lọ wájú yẹn, atato iyọ̀ dùn, ó kéré lójú ni ṣùgbọ́n ó ṣe kí ni? Ó ní sọ.